Welcome to the J.R. Hendrick Texan Night, the podcast that deals with the early life of yours truly. And now, this episode, Betsy Saves the Day, narrated by Jimmy. June 22nd, 1994, 11:25 a.m. J.R. slips past the indoctrination session where they're talking about business accounting, slips into his mother's office when no one is there, and places a call to Karen Crowder. "My daddy played me, and he played me good," J.R. said over the telephone. "Why don't you just come home?" Karen said. "Come home to what?" "My grandma's on vacation for a while. All that I got at the ranch is my brother Kyle, and I'm not too kindly disposed to him right now because it's obvious that he's Daddy's favorite." "What are you going to do?" "Well, I'll tell you what I'm going to do for starters. There's this girl from my past that Dad wants me to continue dating named Holly Hawthorne. I told her just a few minutes ago to stay away from me." "2:15 p.m. JR is in the front lounge. 1:15 p.m. At the Small Business Administration, JR is working on backgrounders for journalists. He feels like he can work better at the offices in Washington, D.C. rather than at the mansion. 2:15 p.m. JR is in the front lounge moping when his mother finds him. "JR, what's wrong? Why aren't you at work?" Betsy asks. "Oh, my mom decided to take the day off. I need time to think." "You're mad at your father because he took Joe to Fairfax and not you." Among other things. "I want to congratulate you for standing up to Holly Hawthorne," Betsy said. You behaved like a real gentleman." "Well, I don't feel like it. I don't feel like I am a gentleman today." "But you are. JR, look. Amy Kathleen is going to take you to church this evening. We have a family dinner tomorrow night, without your dad. You're not eating with the interns tomorrow. You have breakfast with the family, lunch with Hamley Gordon at the Ritz-Carlton. Already set the reservations, and then you can have dinner with the family." "That sounds like a great idea," JR said. 2:30 p.m. JR is in the Bill Hume suite watching him play Super Metroid and talking to Bill and Charlie. "I tell you what, I just love it that you stood up to Holly Hawthorne," Charlie said. "Oh, Miss Mighty Hawthorne. Socialite lady. Whenever she has a bad hair day, it's Prince Charles's fault." "Nothing surprises me about her, and I don't really want to talk about Holly." "JR, what's wrong, man? Why so gloomy?" Bill said. "What did your father do that was so bad?" "Forgive me, Bill. I realize you're not an intern. You were there at the Library of the Congress to do research. But I got set up by my father, right in front of his staff. I tell you something, that's the lowest of the low." "I can't stand your father," Charlie said. "That seems to be what he's good at. But man, please, don't drag your little sister down that low." "Leave Christine out of this," JR said angrily. I can't believe you'd stoop that low, Charlie. She's only 14 years old, and you're going to involve her in this? I care about your little sister. Look, Jared, calm down. I don't see it's that bad. Of course you guys don't see it's that bad, Jared said, exiting the suite. Nice going, Bill. You got him all upset for her. And he's liable to look at us as slacker freaks right now. 4:15 p.m. J.R. is sitting in the southeast lounge, moping and talking to Brad. Well, hey, stick it out, man. We all know what your father's like, Brad said. Yeah, that's the thing. I have no choice but to stick it out. I have nothing to go home to. The only one that's at the ranch is my brother Kyle. Not such a bad idea to come home. In fact, this is my home for now until I can find something else to do. Okay, I gotta go. It's closing time at the bank. See you later, Brad. Amy Kathleen walks in. I saw you going into Bill Human's suite, she said. Don't worry. I won't tell Uncle Jim. I guess it doesn't matter whether you tell him or not, Amy Kathleen. I'm not exactly very happy with him right now. I'll tell you what. We could use a good long break from the mansion. How about before church, I take you to Alfredo's Pizza? My treat, Jared said. I love Alfredo's Pizza, Amy Kathleen said. I'll go talk to Aunt Betsy and we'll arrange for the limo. 6:15 p.m. JR and Amy Kathleen are having dinner at Alfredo's Pizza. JR gets a large hamburger mushroom with extra onions and a Dr. Pepper. 7:30 p.m. At Ascension Hills Baptist Church, the senior pastor talks about God's solution for loneliness. 8:30 p.m. On the way back to Chevy Chase, Potomac, Jim complains to Joe about how his friend Claude is ignoring him and how unresponsive the Clinton administration is. He instructs Joe to let himself into the mansion. He was meeting a girl at the Embassy Suites Hotel, most likely not coming home tonight. Hope you enjoy listening to J.R. Hendrick Texas Night. If you like what you hear, please subscribe, become a part of the adventure. It's J.R. Hendrick saying until next time, get ready for the rest of the story. It's going to be a bit bumpy, and then it's going to get a little bit better. Y'all take care now, you hear?